Okay guys, today we have a strength session. We're doing 4 supersets. For each superset there'll be 2 exercises in each superset. There'll be 45 seconds on with a rest at the end of each, and that means you'll do for 4 times, then we'll move on to the next section of supersets. So in each superset there's 2 exercises, as I said. In the first one we have single swing and we've got close grip push-up. In the first superset, as I said, we've got kettlebell swings, single arm, and then we've got close grip push-up. So we're going to use the first arm, we're going to do one side at a time, coming up to around chin height, coming back down, and this is a hip hinge movement, driving backward with the hips and really using core, glutes, hamstrings and quads. And then when it's time, you'll switch over, coming up again, really pushing back with the hips, squeezing those glutes and thumb pointing down. Okay, next exercise you can either do on your toes or your knees is close grip, so hands in nice and close together, core nice and tucked down, elbows out to the side, all the way down, and then pushing back up. If that's too hard, drop to your knees, elbows in nice and tight, using your chest, shoulders and triceps to push yourself back up. Nice and controlled, chest all the way down. Next section is hip thrust and push-ups. So use your mat or your bench, it's up to you. If you've got a bench at home, you can do the hip thrust from there. Otherwise, hop on your mat. You can have your dumbbell, kettlebell, resting on your hips, feet flat on the ground. Nice and relaxed back, and this is your glutes and your hamstrings. Coming up, squeezing, nice and controlled back down. Pushing up through the heels, squeezing the glutes, and then nice and controlled back down. Then you're going to turn it over onto your chest, and we're going to do push-ups. So hands down by your side, up onto your toes, nice and controlled, lowering down chest, and then pushing back up again. If again, you can alternate it down by progressing it down to beginner. If you want to go onto your knees, then back up again. Next exercise is Russian twist, so a bit of core and clean and press. So Russian twist is obliques, core and abs. Holding your weight, legs up, and you're going to slowly move the weight side to side. Make sure you're not swinging, and then big breath in and move that core, breathing out, taking your time. Next we're going to do squat and press. So this is really a full body workout. You should be aiming for around 20 reps for this one, really pushing yourself, squatting down, pushing up overhead, nice and controlled back down. So glutes, quads, hamstrings, shoulders, core, all being worked here, nice and controlled. And then our last section of supersets is sprawls and high knees. So this is really cardio. So we're going to legs out, come forward, chest up, out. So when you get into the rhythm, it's nice and quick. Real quad burner, core burner, everything. And then finally high knees, getting those knees high up. You can put out your hands for a guide to where you want to hit, but getting those knees nice and high. Okay, fantastic. Okay guys, let's do our warm up before we begin. So what I'm going to get you to do is stand nice and tall on the spot, and I'm going to get you to squat out to either side, so doing side squats. So nice and controlled, squatting out, knees out, core nice and tight, chest up. Let's do another 7. Warming up those glutes, hamstrings and quads. We've got a lot of work to do, so we need to get nice and warm. 2, 1. Next, I'm going to get you to stand up nice and tall. You're going to drop your knee down on opposite leg and then push back. So a few lunges, forward lunges, nice and controlled as we warm up those legs. And also your core on nice and tight at this time too. Chest up. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Let me get you to pop onto the ground. Legs out, feet flat on the ground, chest nice and tight. Looking up, hands down by your side, coming up, squeeze, nice and controlled, back down. Core tight, back down. Coming up, squeezing those glutes and hamstrings, and making sure core is tucked in the whole time. Let's do another 5. Pushing through the heels. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do single ones, so leg out nice and straight, coming up, squeezing, and obviously the leg that's flat on the ground is your working leg. 3, 4, 5, one more, 6. Okay, let's do 6 on the opposite side. This leg flat on the ground, opposite leg out, and again, our right side, the leg that's flat on the ground, is the working leg. So really feeling it on that glute. 2 more, 5, 6. Okay, let's do a 30-second plank. I'll get my watch. So we're going to go have elbows underneath our shoulders, core nice and tight, up onto our toes, and let's hold for 30 seconds. Sucking that belly button into your spine. And making sure those elbows are underneath your shoulder joint. 20, 15 seconds. Holding as much as possible. Last 10. Keep holding. 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, standing up nice and tall. You're going to put your leg out, toe up, reach down, and then you're going to come up. Opposite leg, toe up, reach down, and then all the way up. Getting a nice stretch into those back of the hamstrings. All the way up. Opposite leg, taking your time, getting your balance, but you should really feel that in the back of your legs, but also we're getting a nice stretch through the upper body as well. Let's do another 4. 4. 1 more each side. And then 1 more. Okay, to finish off, we're going to do some leg swings, just to really warm up those legs. So just on the spot, if you do have something to hold on to, do, but we're just going to do 10. Back and forth. 2, 3. And as I said, hold on to something if you find your balance is hard here. And as you warm up, get a bit more movement. 9, 10. Opposite side. 2. You'll find your balance is much better on one side than the other. 5. And getting that leg nice and high. 8, 9, 10. Okay, fantastic. Let's start. And the first 2 exercises we're going to be doing is a single swing and our close grip push-ups. Okay guys, let's start. So our first superset, remember, is single swing and close grip push-up, which we're going to do for 4 rounds, and then we'll move on to the next set, and then the next one, and then the next one. But let's start with the first one, which is 45 seconds. There will be a 10-second count-in, which I will start in a few seconds. So you should be getting ready and ready to do single swings with push-ups. And as I said, halfway through the single swings, I will tell you to change arm. So we're going to do half on one side and then half on the other side. So start getting ready. And I'm going to start the timer, which will give us 10 seconds. So remember, 45 seconds for 4 rounds. Okay, 8 seconds. 2, 1. Starting off with your weaker side. So whichever is your weak side. So nice control. Just coming up to chin and thumb pointing down. Driving back with the hips. We will be switching in 5 seconds. Okay, and switching to the opposite side. So just coming up to chin, squeezing those glutes, making sure you're not driving too far forward with your core. 15 seconds, and then we're gonna go into close grip push-ups. So you'll need your mat. Last 8 seconds. Keep going. Get that nice swing and momentum going. Okay. Close grip push-up. Either on your knees or your toes, elbows in nice and tight. Nice control down. Chest to ground. Shoulders back and down. All the way down, then back up again. Taking your time. Nice control. And then back up. 22 seconds to go. Then you're going to have a rest for 45. And then we're going to repeat this for another 3 times. Ten seconds. 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, rest for 45 seconds, and then we've got another 3 rounds to go. So you should have known of how many reps you have done in your last one. Try and do that or even more for the next 3 rounds. Try and keep up what you did in the first round for the next 3 rounds. 25 seconds, and we're going to begin again. 20 seconds, you're starting off with your single arm kettlebell swing. Start with your weaker side this time. And I will tell you when to change. Okay, you should be standing back in position, ready to go. 2, 1, up to chin, back down. Nice control. I'm just going to do this from the side so you can see. Driving back with the hips, coming forward, squeezing the glutes and hamstrings. And keeping that kettlebell just up at chin level. You're going to switch in 2, 1, switch sides, opposite arm, and that should be your stronger side. Then we've got close grip push-ups. 14 seconds. Last 10 seconds, and you're going to be going on your mat. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Nice control down, and try and do as many push-ups as what you did the last time. Keep up that number of reps. Count this time and keep trying to keep each round that same amount, if not more. Elbows in nice and tight, chest down, pushing up. You're 25 seconds. And then we've got a rest coming up again. 15 seconds. This is really a strength workout, guys. There is a little bit more rest, but that means it allows you to lift a bit heavier and push a bit more. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and rest again. You're halfway through this superset. We've got 40 seconds and we're going to begin again. And you're halfway through with 3 more sets after this to go. 30 seconds. Having a drink of water. Should be coming back to your start of where you started again, your kettlebell or dumbbell ready. We're going to begin in 15 seconds. Remember, starting with your weaker arm. Okay, 5 seconds and we got our 3rd round. 2, 1, let's go. Back into it. Drive back with the hips, thumb down. A lot of shoulder as well here, as well as core and glutes and hamstrings. Remember, I'll tell you when halfway, so keep going, don't stop. Change, opposite side. Keep it nice and strong. Keep those reps up. Keep that momentum going, don't stop. If you stop, it's much harder to get back into when you have the flow of the kettlebell going. Last 8 seconds and then we're going onto our mat. And we've got our close grip push-ups. And remember, I told you to keep count the last time. I want you to do that many again. Core tight here as well. It's just a bunch of core exercises, the chest and triceps. Nice control down chest, pushing up through those palms. 30 seconds. And then again, you have your rest. And then we've got one more round. "20 seconds here. "10 seconds. Then we got our rest. And then I'll explain what we're going to be doing in the next superset after the last round of this one. 2, 1. Okay, resting for 45 seconds. So we've got one more round of this superset. Then we're going to go into the next superset, remember, which was our hip thrust and push-ups. Yes, we just did diamond push-ups and we're going to do more push-ups, but really this is a strength session and we're at home, we want to get the most bang for our buck, so fatiguing that chest and those triceps is going to do it. 22 seconds and we've got our last round. Should be coming back in front of your station for our last round of single kettlebell swings. Okay, 5 seconds. So kettlebell should be in your hands for your last 1, 2, 1, and go. Last round, last time doing kettlebell swings. Give it your all. Do not stop. Push. Driving back with the hips. Core nice and tight. Going to be changing in 5 seconds to the opposite arm. 2, 1. Opposite arm. Driving back. Good. Nice control. You control that kettlebell. Don't let the kettlebell control you. Last 5 seconds. Okay, diamond push-ups. Down onto the ground. And finish off with as many as you started. If not more, push. Nice control down chest. Driving up through those triceps and that chest. Core on nice and tight. Okay, 25 seconds. Then we've got a 45-second rest. This is your last time doing diamond push-ups, which are the hardest out of the 2 push-ups. 15 seconds, come on. 10 seconds. 5, 2, 1, rest. Okay, in this 45 seconds, yes, you're having your water, but you should be setting up for your next workout, which is going to be the hip thrust and push-ups. So you'll need a weight for your hip thrust, and obviously just your body for the push-ups. So 30 seconds. So have your mat ready, or if you're going to be using a bench, have a bench ready for those hip thrusts. And you can also put a towel under your dumbbell or your kettlebell if you find the weight is hurting your hips. Okay, we got 10 seconds from now. So you should be getting down into position. Getting that weight on the hips ready to go in 4 seconds. 2, 1. Coming up, squeeze. Nice control back down. Squeezing glute and hamstrings. That weight should be down around the hips. Control. Squeeze. Make sure the knees aren't collapsing in, knees are driving out. Okay, you got 25 seconds, keep going, and then we're going to be doing push-ups. Pushing up through the feet. Squeezing the glutes in. Really glute exercise this one. Yes, you'll feel it in your hamstrings. If you're feeling it in your quads, push the feet out a little bit more. If you're feeling it too much in your hamstrings, bring those feet back a little bit. Okay, 8 seconds and we got push-ups, either on your toes or your knees, and these are just normal. Hands down by your side, just by the pecs. Okay, push-ups. Count how many push-ups you're doing, guys. Count how many you get in for the first round. As you'll feel, they're much easier than the diamond ones. Good, nice control down, chest up. Keep counting. See how many you can get in this round, and I want you to keep that going for the next 3 rounds after this. 25 seconds left. Then you've got a rest coming up again. 15 seconds. You can just stay on your mat this time. Don't need to get up unless you're getting a bit of water, because it is hip thrusts and push-ups. So you can just chill out on the mat while you wait. Okay, rest. Rest for 45 seconds. If you need to go grab more weight for that hip thrust, go get it now. And as I said, if you found this dumbbell was sore, go grab a towel or something soft to put under for your hips. But 30 seconds, we have 3 more rounds of this one to go. And remember I said to count how many push-ups you did in that first set. Let's try and keep that going for another 3 rounds, which is going to be hard since we've done the diamond push-ups at the start. Okay, you should be coming back, placing that weight on your hips. Feet flat on the ground. We've got 5 seconds. 2, 1. Up. Nice control, back down. As I said, if your feet are in too close to your body, you'll feel too much in your quads. Too far out, you might feel it in your hamstrings. So just play around with it. It should be around here. And make sure the knees drive out. What you could do as well is add in a band. If you've got a band at home, just pop that above your knees. It'll make it much more difficult for you. Keep going, 20 seconds. And then you're going to be switching over onto your tummy to do your push-ups. Last 10 seconds. 5, keep going, squeezing those glutes. 2, 1. Over onto your chest, if you're on your knees or your toes, and all the way down, back up. See, can you complete as many push-ups as what you did in your first round? Control down, up. Core nice and tight, pushing up. Okay, 30 seconds to go of push-ups. Keep going, guys, get to that number that you had. 20 seconds, this is got a good bit of rest in between, so it really allows you to recover to come back again. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Okay, 5. And then you're going to have a rest. 2, 1, rest. Okay, have a little rest. We're going to be going back to push-ups. Or no, hip thrusts, sorry. That was our second round. We are halfway through. We've got 2 more to go. Add in that band for this round if you want to. So just above the knees, the band should be sitting there if you want to make your hip thrusts a bit harder. 15 seconds, you should be placing the weight down on your hips. Getting ready to go. 5 seconds. 2, 1, go. Up. Nice control down. Squeeze the glutes. This is our third round. Big squeezes, control down. Good. Core nice and tight. Just to show you that the thick. Up, squeezing glutes, back down. Up, squeeze, back down. Control the weight on the way down. Fire up, control down. 15 seconds, then we've got our push-ups. Last 10. 5 seconds, you're going to be turning over into your tummy to do your push-ups. And we're going to aim for that number again. Good. Down. Shoulders back and down. Chest to ground. Core tight. Try and complete as many push-ups in your first round as what you did. Good. Keep going. You're going to have a rest coming up soon. And then we've only got 1 more, and I promise you that that's our last set of push-ups. 20 seconds. This is got a good bit of rest in between, so it really allows you to recover to come back again. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Okay, 5, and then you're gonna have a rest. 2, 1, rest. Okay, have a little rest. Hip thrust, sorry. That was our second round. We are halfway through, we've got 2 more to go. "20 seconds. 15. Coming back to your mat, getting your weight, putting it on your hips, so you're ready to go. Last set. 2, 1, squeeze, control back down, let's go. Good. Squeeze back down. 30 seconds. Halfway through, no, I lie, you're now halfway through. 22 seconds. Then we've got our push-ups. Ten seconds. Last 5. 2, 1, into push-ups. Last set. Finish off nice and strong now. Do as many as what you did in your first set. Nice control down, shoulders back and down. You're using your chest, shoulders, triceps here, core, everything. 25 seconds to go. And it's your last time doing push-ups. There's no more after this. 15 seconds. 5 seconds. 2, 1, rest. 45 seconds rest. Okay, let's talk about what we're doing next. Next, we're doing Russian twists and clean and press. So remember, you're going to be on your mat with your weight side to side, and then you're going to do clean and press. You'll need nice heavy kettlebell or dumbbell here, where you're going to be squatting and pressing overhead. So we'll be starting on our mat, and you can do this with a lighter weight or body weight. In 20 seconds, we've got 4 rounds of this. Should be sitting down now with your weight. We've got 10 seconds. This is our third superset. We're going to go in 5, 2, 1. Nice control, side to side. If you find that's really hard, drop the weight and just use your hands. Otherwise, feet on the ground, slowly moving side to side. This is a really hard core exercise, but awesome for building strength. 25 seconds here. And then we'll be standing up to do squat and press. 15 seconds. Keep going. Last 5, 2, 1. Okay, squatting, pressing all the way down. Nice control. Control that weight down. Squat down, drive up, up overhead, control down those elbows out. Glutes, quads, hamstrings, and then shoulders here. Good, squat down, drive up. I want you to count how many reps you get here. Should be aiming for around 20 reps, so try and get 20 reps out here, and then keep that up for the next few rounds. Up, nice control, back down. Full body movement, make sure that core is on nice and tight. 5 seconds. Then you got a rest coming up. Okay, rest for 45 seconds. Then we're going to go back to our Russian twist, and we're going to do this squat and press, and we're going to do that 3 more rounds. 30 seconds. Having a drink of water. Okay, 15 seconds. Should be coming back to your mat with your weight. We're going to be doing Russian twists. 9 seconds. 5, 2, 1. Nice control. Taking your time, not swinging, controlling the weight as you move. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mat. 30 seconds to go. Take your time. Okay, and you got 15 seconds more here, and then we got squat and press. Last 10 seconds, drop the weight if you're finding it hard, but really push yourself. 5 seconds, we're gonna aim for 20 squat and press this time. 2, 1, okay. Squatting down, press, let's get 20 in. 2, come on, down, 3, 4, come on. 5, nice control, driving up over your head. Come on, 8, we're aiming for 20. 10, with 22 seconds to go, we get them in, 10. 9, come on. 8, 7, got a rest coming up, push yourself. Come on, 5, 4, 3, come on. 2, just got them in. Okay, rest, 45 seconds. We're halfway, 2 more rounds to go. Let's try and get 20 in next time. Have a drink of water. This is our 3rd superset. We'll have 1 more after that, and that one is really cardio, the last superset, so let's really use these weights this round. 15 seconds. We got Russian twists. Eight seconds. You should be on your mat with your weight, ready to go. 2, 1. Good. Side to side. Nice control, this one. Nice heavy weight if you really want to build your lower back and your front of your abs. Core. 30 seconds here. 3rd round. Okay, halfway, 25. 20 seconds to go. Then we've got our squat and press. Remember, we're aiming for 20. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Squat and press. Let's do 20. Pushing up overhead. Squat down. That's 3. 4. Control down. 5. 36 seconds to go. Control. That's 8. See, can you get more than 20? 10 more. There's a rest coming up, so really push yourself. 7 to go. Last 5. Come on, burn the mat. Push. Use those legs to drive the weight up. 2 more. That's 20. 4 seconds to go. Do another more. 2, 1, and rest. We've got 1 more round of the superset, so you have 1 more Russian twist, 1 more squat and press. Drink of water. "25 seconds left. Rest time. Then we've got Russian twist and squat and press. "10 seconds. You should be getting back on your mat with your weight to do Russian twists. neutral, side to side. Remember, pop your feet on the ground if you're finding that too hard, or drop the weight. But otherwise, legs up, weight in the hands, moving it side to side. 30 seconds. Then we've got squat and press. "20 seconds, we're getting there. It's your last time doing Russian twist, it's your last time doing squat and press. Okay, 2, 1, let's finish off strong. Squat and press. Bang those ones out. Pushing up over your head, try and get 20 reps. This is your last time doing squat and press. It's your last end of the third superset. We've only got one more superset left to go then after this. Okay guys, your last bit of squat and press. Remember, we're trying to get to 20, so really pushing yourself, getting that number all the way up to 20. You've got 10 seconds and then the rest is coming up, and then we've got our last superset. 5 seconds. 2, 1, rest. Okay, rest for 45 seconds. Okay, last superset that's coming up is our sprawls and our high knees. Yes, it's a lot of cardio, but it's going to be a great finisher. Remember, sprawls, legs out, nice and wide, coming up into a squat, chest up. All the way up, and then finish, high knees, getting those knees up nice and high. In 24 seconds, we're going to go. So we're going to start with our sprawls, high knees, rest, and do this 4 times. 15 seconds. Okay, should be in your area where you're going to do these. You do need a little bit of space for kicking out those legs. 2, 1, sprawls, let's go. Legs out, chest up, looking up. Nice little burner to finish off. Count how many reps you're going to do, so you're going to have that target. So you can beat that one each time. Keep going. 30 seconds. Remember to count how many you're doing, so you have that number to keep doing for every round, if not to beat it. 25 seconds. Last 20, and then we're going to go into high knees. Keep going, keep those knees up, guys. Or sorry, sprawls. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, get into them. Up nice and high. Core nice and tight. If you're finding these are impacting your knees, keep it down nice and low. But otherwise, everybody else, get those knees up nice and high. You can even put your hands out for a target. 25 seconds. And then remember, there's a rest coming up. Heart rate, I know, is up through the roof, but we have a rest. And this is the end of our workout. 10 seconds. 5, 2, 1, rest. Rest for 45 seconds, 3 more rounds, back to sprawls, then high knees. Have a drink of water, get the heart rate down, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Remembering your number that you did for sprawls in the first round, you're going to try and do that, if not more, for your second round. 20 seconds. Okay, you should be getting back into your spot with your space where you're going to do these sprawls. And we're going to be ready to go in 6 seconds. Okay, 2, 1, let's go. Legs out, chest up. Keep going, get that number. Reach it. Keep going. 35 seconds. Try and beat that number. Keep going. Push yourself that little bit more, knowing that it's nearly the end. 25 seconds from now. Then we've got high knees. 10 seconds. I know these are tough, they're such a burner on the legs. 2, 1. Okay, into high knees, get them up nice and high, especially at the start. Up, up, up. And for the people that find it too much of high impact, nice and low, but nice and quick on the ground. 30 seconds from now, and then we've got another rest coming up. And then we're halfway through with this superset. Keep those knees up, 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 up. Don't let them drop. Keep that chest up, shoulders back and down, core tight. 15 seconds, you're nearly there. Don't give up now. 10 seconds. 5, 2, 1, rest. Rest, rest, rest. You're halfway. 2 rounds to go. Drink of water. Last 30 seconds. Remember that number that you had for the sprawls? You've only got 2 rounds to go. You want to keep that going. Okay, coming back to where your space is, where you were doing your sprawls. This is our 3rd round. You got 10 seconds. Feet nice and wide. Okay, 2, 1. Nice and wide. Up into a squat. All the way back. Good. Take your time. Chest up. Okay, 35 seconds. We are near the end. Not much longer to go. High knees after this. 20 seconds from now left with this one. And this is our 3rd round. We've only got 1 more round after this. And you should be feeling your heart up. You should be sweating. It is a cardio finish. Okay, last 5 seconds. Okay, nice and high. Getting them up. Core nice and tight, shoulders back and down. On the spot. Give yourself a target, try and touch those hands. Keep going. 30 seconds from now to go. Then there's a rest coming up and then 2 more exercises and you're finished. 22. Keep those knees up, don't let them go down. Nice and quick. Last 10 seconds. 2, 1, rest. Okay, this is your last time, guys, to give it everything you've got. We've only got 2 exercises left. We've got our sprawls and our high knees. Sprawls, let's really give it everything you've got. High knees, let's keep them nice and high. 25 seconds from now. "20 seconds. Should be coming back to your space where you're going to do your exercises. Standing up nice and tall, legs nice and wide, just outside the shoulders. Okay, last round. Let's give it everything we got. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Out, nice and wide, chest up. Nice and quick. Really get that heart rate up. 40 seconds to go. And do as many as you did in the first one, if not better, for your last round. Halfway. Last 20 seconds from now. You've only got 1 more exercise after this and you're finished. We'll be cooling down and stretching. 10 seconds. Last of sprawls. You won't have to do them again. 2, 1. Okay, high knees to finish. Let's get them up nice and high. Chest up. This is your finisher. Make it your aim to not stop. Even if you slow down, try not to stop. 30 seconds from now. 30 seconds, you're finished. "20 seconds to go." Okay guys, keep those knees up, 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 up. 10 seconds. Last 5. Keep them up, don't let them go down. 2, 1, done. Fantastic work guys, that was hard. A lot of strength, a lot of cardio towards the end, but awesome, well done. Let's cool down and do a stretch. I'll give you a few seconds and then we'll get into that. Okay guys, let's do some stretches to cool down. That was a tough one. So there was a lot of full body there, so we're going to give the full body a nice stretch. So grab your mat. Going to get you to go down into child's pose. So sitting back onto your heels, legs out, core nice and tucked in, arms all the way down, hands down into the ground, and breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice and slow. Big breath in, breathing out. In through the nose, out through your mouth, bringing that heart rate down. Just taking your time. Okay, coming up, you're going to bring your leg forward and you're going to point your toe up towards the ceiling. You're going to bring your forehead down towards your knee, giving a nice stretch into that back of that hamstring. For some people, they won't be able to bring their forehead all the way down towards their knee. That's okay. And for other people, they will. But just go where it's comfortable for you. But you should feel a pull in the back of that hamstring. Just taking your time, holding that. When you get down into that position, holding it for like 20 seconds. Okay, let's do opposite leg. So leg out, toe pointing up, forehead down towards your knee, and again a nice stretch into the back of that hamstring. You'll find one side is much tighter than the other and that you weren't able to go down as far, but that's okay. Just taking your time, breathing in through your nose, out through the mouth, getting a nice stretch into the back of that hamstring. When you're ready, coming up on both knees, and we're going to pick one leg separate. Let's start with our right. Let's do pigeon. So leg down, like so, dropping your hip down towards your heel. Your back leg is out nice and straight, and you should feel that all the way into the back of your hamstring, into your glute, and on the other side, your hip flexor. Relaxing down into that position, forehead down to the ground, holding that. And just breathing again in through the nose, out through your mouth, allowing the heart rate just to slow down. Stay in this position, but pop your hands on either side of your leg and pushing up, looking up towards the ceiling. You should feel that in your core, your lower back, and in your neck as well, because you're extending your neck up towards the sky. Okay, come back, and we're going to switch over and do the opposite side. And again, dropping your hip down onto your heel, and allow yourself to rest down onto the ground. And again, using both hands to push yourself up, arms straight, looking up towards the ceiling. Nice control down. Okay, let's do downward dog. So we're still staying where we are really, on our hands and on our knees, but we're pushing back onto our hands and legs. Really pushing shoulder blades together, nice stretch of the hamstrings, working the heels down into the ground for maybe 10, stopping and then doing lower back, retracting shoulder blades together. And then again, back to your heels, doing around 10. And then shoulder blades together again. And one more time, working down the heels. Okay, we're going to do a bit of shoulder from our squat and press. So you're going to come up into forwards again, soften the hand, and you're going to needle your hand from the opposite side through up high, dropping the shoulder down to the ground and looking up towards the ceiling. You should feel that all the way down your shoulder, your chest, tricep. You can feel it in your upper lats as well and core. Opposite side, soften the elbow that's on the ground, and needle the hand through, dropping the shoulder down to the ground, looking up towards the ceiling. Okay, let's stand up and do some upper body stretching. We're going to bring this arm across, arm through, pulling towards you. Nice stretch again down the forearm, tricep and bicep. Opposite side. And this arm really pulling, pushing I suppose I should say, pushing your arm towards your body. Okay, let's do a bit of forearm work. Arm out nice and straight, fingers pointing down, palm facing out. Pull your fingers towards you. And you should keep your arms straight the whole time, don't let the elbow collapse. And really feel that coming up your forearm into your tricep. Opposite side. And again, straight arm, don't let the elbow, putting fingers in towards you. You should feel it all the way up here. Okay, standing feet together. You're going to drop your chest down onto your lap and soften your hands when you get down there. Giving a nice stretch. You should feel that into the back of the legs. Nice stretch down. Soften your knees. Allow your chest to drop onto your lap, your legs. Slowly peel yourself up nice and slowly, and then we're stretching up big and tall up towards the sky. And then we're going to drop down again. Soften the knees, allow the chest to drop onto your legs, and try and get those hands nice and flat on the ground. You'll get more of a stretch obviously the further you reach down, but if you're just here on your shins, that's perfect, but make it your aim to build up that flexibility. And then slowly we're going to peel ourselves up, stand up nice and tall and reach towards the sky. Let's do that once more. Coming down, soften the knees, allowing the chest to drop onto our legs, hands as far down as we can reach. And you might find that for each one that you do, you can reach down a bit further as you lengthen and stretch those hamstrings. And then slowly coming up, big stretch up and reaching towards the sky. Fantastic guys, I hope you enjoyed the workout and the cool down. Hope everybody has a fantastic day.